to the first WAC Fast Break Extra of the new year. I'm your host, Kendra Sheehan, and today we have a very special guest joining Abilene Christian women's basketball sophomore guard Payton Hull. Had an outstanding freshman campaign to win the WAC Freshman of the Year and has just kept it rolling in her sophomore year. And I'll start because it's 2025. You are the first person the WAC is interviewing in the new year. So how did you ring in the new year with your team and what did you celebrate?
Well, we went to one of my teammates' house, Mia's, and we just hung out, had a good time. After ball dropped, we all went to bed, got ready for the next day. So not a lot.
And, 2025, a lot of people starting the year with new goals. Some people do vision boards. Are you someone that does the vision boards? You kind of make a list of goals and things you want to accomplish this year?
Not really. I'm not really that type of person. I think right now where my life is, I'm pretty content with it. So I'm not really that type of person.
Well, yeah, you mentioned that. I mean, content with your life so far. You had a fantastic freshman year and you just have kept it rolling. What has helped you most in terms of not having your game dip off in that sophomore slump that some people go through?
Probably just my confidence. Especially last year, I know I gained my confidence early, and I know just playing with like the returners, I know like everybody's strengths and weaknesses, and I think we play really good together. So just the confidence I have in myself, I think is what's keeping me where I am.
And I know you worked on a lot in the off season, different small areas trying to improve your game. Where have you seen the most growth so far show up in the non-conference slate that you put in the time and the hours in the gym off season to make that happen?
Probably my defense. I know we've had a lot of defensive practices, so I think everybody actually, our defense is way better this year and we've improved. So I would say defense.
Your assist numbers have also gone up from year one to year two so far, and so it seems to be more of a facilitator on the floor as well as that scoring ability. What do you think has helped allow you to be able to see the floor and have those assist numbers go up?
Well, I just said this, but defense, I think me getting my steals and, I started off the season with a lot of steals early. And I think just me, I think I'm really good at seeing the floor and seeing my teammates and they're calling for the ball. So I would say still defense, my steals.
And you had some support at one of your early games in December, the Lone Star family coming out and supporting. What does that mean for you as you have that organization come out to the games and also you being that role model for those younger kids of, hey, look, this is Division I basketball player that came out of this program?
It means a lot. I never would have thought that I would make such an impact on them, and just having them there it means a lot to me because they're the ones who kind of like started my basketball journey. So just representing them is just makes me really proud.
Now, when you look at this team as a whole, undefeated in the month of December, you're on a 9-game win streak. What is working for this group that's allowed this non-conference slate to be so successful?
I think right now we're playing really good team basketball. So just us keeping like just continuing that, I think we will really make it far this year in conference and hopefully make it to the championship. So
Conference play beginning on Saturday, and a lot of things that are usually worked on during the non-conference slate. You hope to see that translate to conference play. What is the biggest focus from this team from the non-conference slate that you do hope that carries over to the first game Saturday?
defense, because I know Utah Valley is a very good defensive team, and I think our defense is doing really good right now. So I would say defense, pressuring, that's just what I think would win most of our games.
What has been the biggest focus this practice as you look at Utah Valley, another team that's had a pretty successful non-conference slate? You obviously matched up with them last year. You're familiar with some of their players. What is the focus that head coach Julie Goodenough told you guys that needs to happen on Saturday to start this conference play on the right foot?
Pressuring them, like I said. She told us yesterday that I already said this, but a very good defensive team, and she thinks we are very good. She thinks we're a better defensive team, so pressuring them and knowing their strengths and weaknesses is something that will let us win this game.
I love when I scour social media and I see the things that head coach Julie Goodenough talks about. And she really seems to inspire a lot of players and former and current players. What is something that she's told you guys, or maybe it was a phrase or a verse that's really helped this team or stuck with you personally?
Every time we break out of the huddle, we always go team first wins. And just how we're playing right now is how we're playing team basketball, and we're not like selfish, or we always congratulate each other. So team first win is like our motto for this year.
Was that something that was established in summer, that unselfish play? Because you can talk about it a lot, but to see it actually happen, unfold, and everybody buy into that, was that just something that started early in the year and has allowed you guys to continue through non-conference?
It did. In the summer, that's one of the things we talked about was not playing selfish basketball. So, I think with that, like I said, wins a lot of games. Congratulating each other on every possession it's what helps us.
And of course, you start conference play with 3 games inside Moody Coliseum. I know it's always great to have home play to start conference play. How will you utilize that home floor advantage to really get conference play going on the right foot?
Hopefully, our fans, the atmosphere will help us a lot. I love just having fans there, and even after games, them coming down and taking pictures with us. That's what really just makes me happy, just playing for the people. So.
And Abilene Christian has moved their student section, so you get a little bit more noise right there on the baseline. Does that help a lot?
It does help a lot.
Well, Abilene Christian is set to take on Utah Valley inside Moody Coliseum. It's a 1 p.m. Central Time start, of course, on ESPN+. Payton, thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you.